Hi, I'm not a very practical person. I don't like DIY or fixing problems with my bike. I do help my friends to sort out their emotional problems though. Today, I'm talking to people about solving problems. Would you describe yourself as a practical person?
Yeah, I think I am a practical person. Yeah, I do quite a lot of DIY around the house. I've just done up my flat, so I'm quite hands-on and I'm quite practical in my job as well.
I work for a charity, so I think I'm quite solutions focused and I like to think I'm practical.
Yes, I would. I don't like just thinking about things. I like having a practical solution.
Yes, I'm a practical person.
Yes, I'm a very practical person, I think, yeah.
With some things, yes.
Most of the time. Most of the time I'm quite practical, yeah.
What kinds of problems are you good at solving?
Well, I'm a project manager in my role in an advertising agency, so the problems I suppose I'm good at solving are other people's problems.
For example, if we go on holiday, fitting lots of different things into the car boot, my husband will sit and waffle about it or think about it and not do it, whereas I'll just go and get on and fit all these different things in.
When things break down, like machines, domestic appliances, really, I'm a handyman.
Anything that isn't mechanical, I suppose.
Interpersonal problems and sort of psychological things is usually what I'm best at solving.
I'm good at solving a wide range of problems, and that includes emotional problems for family and friends.
What kinds of problems are you not so good at solving?
I'm not so good at solving problems that involve difficult people that you can't change.
My own problems, relationships and problems at home and stuff that you can't avoid.
I'm not good with problems with cars, and I'm not good with reading maps.
Anything to do with cars or machinery.
If you could have one superpower, what would it be and why?
Wow, if I could have anything at all, I think I'd like to know when people are telling the truth.
I think I'd like to be able to see into the future and not make the mistakes that I have made.
I would love to make everybody nice.
I think it would be something to do with being able to predict the future of financial markets.
Invisibility. I can avoid problems.
The superpower I would love to have at the moment is to be able to do 10 things at the same time, and that's because I've just had a baby, so I'm always running around.
I guess it will be a power to heal every disease, because I don't like to see people suffering.